Wasn't me, I even hit her in the shower. It wasn't me, she even caught me on camera. It wasn't me, saw the marks on my shoulder. It wasn't me, heard the words that I told her. It wasn't me, heard the screams getting louder. It wasn't me, she said I didn't want to come back. Come in, Missouri, come here, red-handed, bring out my dog. That song?
And we're live.
Dang, are we actually live?
Yeah.
In real life?
We can be.
We can be, yeah. I'm gonna speed grab my phone, but we can be live. What up, guys?
What up, guys? This is episode 17, and that is weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I knew that we'd get to 17. Like, that's real. And I don't think we made a big enough deal about episode 15. Like, 15 was
15's
actually kind of a milestone.
Freaking milestone, dude.
And Tim's back. A little housekeeping. I'd like to complain real quick, because Tim, I asked him to bring the Snuggies. I left mine in Birmingham, and ya boy forgot the Snuggies.
What up? It's your boy. Forget the Snuggies. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That was honestly on me. I meant to bring them. I got them out of, like, the chest that they were in. And then I kissed my wife goodbye and forgot to grab them on the way out the door. Because I am a fool. And
All good, dude.
Entirely on me. And I'm sorry, guys. But I have this Young Life blanket. And Blake has a giant hoodie.
Yeah, so it's all good. I mean, I'm wearing the hoodie. Like, the blanket hoodie is made out of blankets, basically. So it's fine, but it's not... there's just something about a Snuggie. I also wanted to mention that we forgot to mention it on the last episode. So if you're wondering where the Snuggies were on the last episode, for all you audio listeners who noticed that the Snuggies were gone, that's what happened. Yeah. And now I'm wearing the blanket hoodie, and it's all good. But next time, I guess we'll be in Birmingham, so we'll have no choice.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Also, something I wanted to talk about, it is becoming fall.
That's true.
We had a cold week last week, and now it's kind of warm because south, the weather, it's so crazy. But anyway, it is becoming fall. And I want to remind everyone that the summer boys are the summer boys.
That's true.
Summer is a mindset.
Yeah.
And just because the season says it's fall and the weather says it's cold, dude, you're still a summer boy. Or
You're still a summer boy. We're still summer boys.
We're summer boys no matter what.
I would call our fans summer boys.
I would too.
Whether they're male, female, whatever.
Boys
summer
is gender neutral.
In this situation, if you're listening, if you're having a good time, if you're keeping your stoke high 365 days a year, 366 on leap year... Oopsies, Dr. Seusston. Then, yeah, you're a summer boy. And that is sick. And I do not want some quirky individual who thinks they have their own funny, unique sense of humor coming up to me about the podcast and being like, oh my gosh, it's not summer anymore, it's fall. Are you guys going to be fall boys now? No, because we're not.
We're summer boys.
We're not. We're summer boys.
Like we've said many a times, and like we just said, and like I'll say right now, it's a mindset. Stoke is high always.
Yeah.
Rule number 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Then, like, based on that alone, like, summer being probably the best season in, like, Stoke-wise.
Yeah.
Based on that alone, if your Stoke is high always, it's always summer.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
And to be honest... Fall is my favorite season. I love it so much, and I do love the cold. But that does not mean that it's not summer.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense at all, glad. Because it did. I don't know.
No, I got that full-heartedly.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to get those housekeeping items out of the way. Dude, we are, like, well on our way to having a lot of episodes. I mean, we already do have a lot of episodes.
It's a lot.
Episode 17.
Yeah.
Can we just dwell on that for a minute? Moment of silence
for
episode 17. That was nice.
Good, yeah.
That was
Ooh,
really good.
Same time on the ending.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was good.
I'm glad to be here.
It's a blessing
Yeah.
and an honor.
Yeah. We're
And-
yet again in Marietta. Same day. You're still here. I
Yeah.
just want to say yet again, it's so good to have you in Marietta.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see you. I mean, I don't even know. Was it? I guess it was the last time we recorded that I saw you last.
No, we got coffee
We did get coffee.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What was that? I was just in town for
So a
something.
little more recently for Zion's concert.
Oh yeah. Okay. We went to a concert. But yeah, it's good.
Let's go.
It's good to have you. You get to see my house for the first time. What do you think of my house? Chris and I's house.
Dude, it's nice. It's like, it's a smaller house,
It's very small.
but it's like, it's homey. It's a nice size. I feel like it has character. And you got a good porch. And a good porch
Yeah.
is excellent to just
That's
sit
the
on
most
and hang
important
out.
part.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, the house itself, it is garbage. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love
Yeah.
it. It is garbage, though. It is just big enough for the two of us. The main complaint I have is the closet size is just, at least mine, is really, really small.
Yeah, I haven't eyed the closet yet, but
And I don't need, like, a huge closet by any means, but it is, like, I'll say it's small.
yeah.
I'll say it's small. The porch, though, that's where it's at. The porch is great. We have
Porch is
3
great.
rocking chairs on it, a table. Chris attempted to have 2 plants, but they're in bad shape.
They look like they've seen better
Sorry to
days.
call you out, Chris. I know you're going to listen to this. All good, though. The porch is great. Good people watching. We live in an interesting place, I'll say that. But
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
Dude, aside from the closet though, the biggest thing is we have a legit cockroach infestation.
Yeah.
We have so many cockroaches.
I've been seeing them a little bit.
I killed one last night in the bathtub. I killed a couple in my room, like big boys.
Yeah.
Big boys in my room. I mean, you walk out on the porch at night, you're seeing like 5 either babies or like medium-sized ones,
Yeah.
and a big one,
Yeah.
all scurry. Like when you open the door, you open our laundry closet is outside. You have to go
Yeah.
outside and unlock it. If that tells you anything about this house, but you unlock our laundry closet, dude. Same story.
Yeah.
Like cockroaches, you see them flee when you open the
Yikes.
door.
Dude.
It's bad. It's really bad. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if, like, exterminators can really do much.
Yeah.
Because I know there's, like, traps and stuff, but have they been successful for you? Because I know you've had a similar problem.
Yeah, at our apartment there were a lot of roaches, and so I put out a ton of traps, and they never got into the apartment, I will say. But they would be like out on our porch
Yeah.
always, like tons of them. I don't feel like the traps worked that
Yeah.
well. I feel like I see maybe less, but also that just might be like seasons changing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, well, the other day, it was probably, like, Tuesday or something. I killed one in my room. Or so I thought. Because I hit it with my shoe on the carpet.
Yeah.
And it was just disabled for, like, 45 seconds. I basically hit it with a stun
you had the
grenade.
passcode wrong too many times.
Yeah. But I was on the phone with my dad, so I didn't have time to immediately go and, like, get a paper towel, put it in the, like, toilet. I always flush them. Because I'm
Okay.
like, the off chance that it's not actually dead, I don't want it coming back in.
You're
So I
right.
flush it.
Yeah.
This time, dude, I'm on the phone with my dad, and first of all, I yell on the phone with my dad. I'm like, oh, frick.
Yeah.
Like, there's a cockroach at my feet. Because I, like, opened my door, turned on the light. I had just gotten home from work. Anyway, I hit it on the floor, dude. Then I go about my business, and about 45 seconds, a minute later, when I'm, like, kind of still looking at it but talking to my dad, I see it move.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, heck no. Absolutely not. So I get my shoe again, smash that thing to the ground,
Come on.
immediately get some paper towels,
Flush it.
flush it down.
Nice.
I hate it.
Wait,
They're like
Toby.
zombies. They're like chilling, that you think they're dead.
Yeah.
And boom,
Yeah.
they're not dead. Like, ooh, wow.
Ooh.
Sorry to the audio listeners.
That was a
headphone
That
warning.
was a big boom.
I accidentally hit my foot on the table. Yeah, I'm not about it. I hate cockroaches, and I don't mind bugs, really.
Yeah.
Like if I see them outside, all good. If I see like the random bug here and there inside, whatever.
Yeah.
But cockroaches, absolutely not.
Yeah, no. I used to actually, in my old Jeep, I had a spider that I would see, like, crawl across the windshield regularly, and we were kind of friends, and I just let him be.
Yeah.
But, anyway, cockroaches, though. Couple stories on that, but first, I don't know, just with cockroaches, it's funny to me that they can just flip on their backs and die.
Yeah, well, that happened the other day.
Like,
I just found one chilling in the middle of my kitchen on its back, and I was like, I don't know if it's dead or not.
Yeah.
But it could be.
Yeah, I mean, they'll flip over and die. It doesn't make, like, they will make it through a nuclear holocaust. Like, nothing can, kill them, like, heat or cold or anything. But then they can just, like, flip on their backs and die.
Yeah.
It's, like, very defected.
They just, like, accidentally flip, and that's it for them.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because they can fly, too. So I would imagine if you were a more smart being, you could flap your wings and get back up.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't understand it. I just can't imagine living life, and granted they don't really probably have the same thought process in life as us, but just living life and being like, yeah, I can survive like nuclear radiation, but I better not fall a certain way, or that's it.
Yeah, dude, I can survive almost anything. Hope I don't flip.
Yeah. Unless I fall on my back.
Yeah, like imagine slipping on a banana peel and that was it.
But Chernobyl's fine.
Yeah. Like you live in Chernobyl, but oops, I tripped on a little root that a tree was sticking out.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead.
That's how it goes. Just not a great... Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, roaches though, dude. Because back home, in Florida, old home, family's house, whatever you want to call it, we had roaches pretty often because it's Florida and you just can't keep them out of like houses really.
Yeah.
And one time, this is like my worst roach encounter ever. So we're starting out with a bang. But I was taking a shower, right? Get done with the shower. And I grabbed my towel. And I don't know about you. I don't know about all these listeners out here. But for me personally, I always dry my face first. I just kind of like cover my face in the towel and like dry my hair and all that.
I do that.
Yeah.
I go face, hair, body.
Yes, exactly. Same. So I put the towel on my face and then I just felt something crawling on my face. Like, but it was trapped in the towel. And I just started flailing and, like, throwing it off and freaking out.
Yeah.
And I had to essentially, like, just grabbed a towel, which the cockroach was, like, inside of, and just put a cockroach on my face.
Dude.
Which was the worst feeling ever. Another time, I was just, like, laying in bed, and I think I was, like, on my stomach, kind of, but on my phone, you know, propped up in sort of the plank position.
Yeah.
And I felt something, like, crawling up my back, or like I couldn't tell if it was like a thing or it just felt like a thing.
Yeah.
So I like kind of swatted at it and I accidentally just like grabbed a cockroach off my back. So I just like chucked it across the room and then just ran it down and like killed it. But one like crawling, I was like, dude, because there's some stat that's like on average you'll like eat 2 or 3 cockroaches in your life.
What?
In your sleep.
I've heard the spider thing where you're supposed to like eat 8 spiders a year. Like you have to.
That's the rules. I think there's some kind of cockroach stat which feels insane to me.
That
like,
you accidentally eat like 3
real.
spiders or 3 cockroaches in your life.
Something like that, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be one of them.
Yeah.
But somehow I just defied the odds. If I was asleep, that would have been the cockroach that would have just crawled into my stomach and I guess then died, I hope.
Dude, I hate it.
Yeah. And then another time driving the Jeep, last story here, this is a quickie. And I felt like there was a, like, I had like the roof off and stuff, but I felt like a weird, like what felt like a breeze on my foot kind of.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the heck is that? And it was like going for a little bit. And I was like, wait, the AC's off. And I looked down and there was just a cockroach crawling on my leg. And
dude.
Having them on you sucks, and I feel like that's not an experience everyone gets. So I think to have that 3 separate, unique, and terrible times is something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad, dude. Have you watched Too Hot to Handle yet? On Netflix?
I watched the first few episodes of a season, and then Emma and I got into like Love Island.
Okay.
So we never finished the first season.
Dude, there's an episode. I only watched season 2 of Too Hot to Handle because I heard it was better.
Okay.
It was pretty good. It was pretty entertaining. All the people on there are just something else. They're different
crazy
types of people. But one of the dudes was like flirting with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh, you're hot. I'm hot. Why don't we date or whatever?" And all of a sudden, dude, a cockroach flies and lands on his forehead. I'm not kidding. Like, on camera, lands on his forehead. And he freaks out. He's like, oh my gosh. And I'm pretty sure, like, his Instagram handle is like, I got famous because a cockroach landed on my face.
Jeez.
And, like, he was actually one of the more hateable dudes on the show.
Oh, jeez.
Turns out. But, dude, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
He actually pops up on my, like, For You page on Reels every once in a while. Like, doing something weird.
Oh, dang.
He's, like, Instagram famous now, I guess.
Dude.
Which I feel like is the only reason you go on those shows. Is to build your social
it's
media
to become
following.
an influencer.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. And they usually already are kind of influencers.
Yeah, they are on the brink, and then it works.
They just become bigger.
It works every time.
Yeah.
All of them.
Even if they are absolute garbage bags on the show.
Because, dude, they are all hot.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it. The idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's wild. One time, actually, the lights were out in my room, and I, like, heard something, like, flying around, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but it's Florida. Bugs get in sometimes.
Yeah.
And then a cockroach just hit me in the face.
Dude.
I entirely forgot about that one until you, like, mentioned that guy, but
like,
I've had a similar experience. But talking to a girl and being like, you're hot, I'm hot, you're hot and I'm hot, and then all of a sudden getting hit by a cockroach, that is rough. That is insane.
I cannot imagine. Look, like, I generally hate cockroaches, but I can deal with them.
Yeah.
But as soon as they fly, dude, it's over.
Yeah,
when a cockroach flies, done.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Why do they have to fly? Why do they have to fly? They're already bad enough. And then they can fly.
Yeah.
Which they don't often, granted.
Yeah, how rarely they fly creeps me out more. Because you forget, and then they do it, and you're like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't have done that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Why'd you have to fly?
Golly gosh.
When a cockroach flies, I say, oh boy, why'd you fly?
Oh boy, how'd you get those abilities?
Oh boy, why'd you get wings all of a sudden? I've been noticing the wings.
I've been noticing those wings.
Oh, dude, I want to say this because I'm a little self-conscious about it. It probably looks like I'm not wearing pants. I am. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing shorts. Not pants, but I'm wearing shorts.
He's wearing shorts.
I'm clothed underneath. Good. See, here, for the video watchers, here's my shorts. Here's the blanket hoodie. I'm not naked, but I am comfortable.
My friend is not naked.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, but yeah. I'm not about cockroaches, dude.
Let's go. Neither am I. They're pretty garbage. Entirely different note, if I may go down this trail.
Yeah.
Kind of a married life-ish thing.
Oh, yeah. Dude, how's it going?
It's good, man.
How long have you been married? Like 2 months-ish?
It'll be 2 months on October 7th.
Wow.
So pretty much when this comes out, it will have been 2 months, yeah.
How about that?
So, how about that?
Congratulations.
Crazy. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been, like, cool in so many ways, and, like, it teaches you a lot of stuff. It teaches you a lot of things you don't realize that you do because you've never been in such close quarters with a person.
Yeah.
And one thing I have realized that I do through Emma is I like pretty much anytime I fart, like I push out my fart
Okay.
because like I'll fart and she'll be like, and I'll like she'll like kind of be like, what the heck, and then I'll be like, it's a fart, like it's natural, and she's like, yeah, but you pushed it, and I think what I've realized is like, if I push the fart out, because the fart's coming out, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
But if you push it out, it feels like a choice. Like it feels like you're happening to the fart instead of the fart happening to you.
Yeah.
And something about that feels better to me. And so I just tend to kind of give a little oomph to my farts to be like, yeah, you're allowed to come out.
Yeah.
Because they're coming out.
Yeah.
But
They're coming out no matter what.
Yeah. But something about just being like, I'm choosing this is nice.
Huh. But she doesn't like that?
Nah, but she started laughing when I gave that take on it.
Well, like, they are coming out no matter what.
They're coming out no matter what.
So, like, why not make them come out a little quicker?
Yeah, I think it can feel disrespectful to the people you're around, apparently. I'm learning the whole social norm thing, but...
That's fair, but, like, if I'm at a dinner party, let's say, which
Yeah.
I don't know... I've been to a couple dinner parties.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna lift one cheek.
Really?
I'll lift a cheek for it to come out. Like, it's gotta come out.
Yeah. Lifting
I'll-
the cheek, I just, like...
I'll lift cheek.
I just do, like, a little crunch, kind of.
Oh, you crunch?
I just...
Oh, I always lift cheek. I think it's usually my
Kinda
right.
thing.
I'll be like,
I don't do that.
It's very subtle. It's not
Yeah.
like anyone can see it.
Is this so it doesn't make noise?
No, so it comes out. And it's always silent. Very rarely do I accidentally let a sound fart out. Like a loud fart out.
It does suck when you do in public, because I'm not a loud farter either, usually.
Yeah,
But when it happens, it sucks.
it's rare for me to fart loudly, period, but especially in public.
Yeah.
But when it happens, you're like, what could have covered that up in that moment?
Yeah.
Did something cover it up? Did they hear it? Was it
Yeah.
loud enough?
Right. Yeah.
And I always hope it is.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
usually
know.
still quiet, but still.
Yeah.
You're like, that was definitely a fart sound.
Yeah. I just don't like the idea of sitting around and waiting for a fart to like slither out slowly on its own time by its own
'Cause
volition.
then it starts hurting your stomach, and then you typically, or at least me, I start farting more by holding it in.
I don't know if I do that. I don't hold it, but it's just like letting it kind of come out involuntarily.
Yeah.
It feels slower and it feels like you're just waiting around for it to happen.
Yeah.
And it's weird. So I'm just like, whenever I know I'm at the point of no return, I'm just like, "Meh," and
Yeah.
then I'm good.
Yeah.
So-
Well, dude, on a first date, I'm
Yeah.
definitely holding it.
Yeah.
And that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts. Like, there's an occasional time where I am certain this is silent.
Yeah.
And I let it out.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. But as a whole, I don't risk it.
No, you shouldn't.
I would never risk that.
I don't think there's any greater feeling post first date / like early date.
Yeah.
Or not post, during. I don't think there's a better feeling than post date of like an earlier date when you drop the girl off after the date and,
And
you
then you-
just rip farts in your car.
Then you fart and then you poop.
And then you feel good. I don't know if I... Do I poop? Maybe.
Post date
When I get
poop.
home.
Dude, especially if you got food, you
Yeah.
gotta poop.
I mean, you gotta poop.
Everybody
the rules.
poops.
That's the rules.
Everybody poops.
Yeah.
That's the law.
Mm-hmm.
That's physics. Everybody poops. The post first date poop is almost unbeatable as a poop.
Yeah.
If we're rating poops, it's like first date poop, then like speaking in front of people poop, then like, I don't know, just a real good general poop.
Yeah. For me, I think I anxious poop before things, kind of.
That's true.
So then I don't always have to poop after. But the fart, to me, is like the crema de la creme. It is a very good post date. Because you have him in the tank, kind of. Because when you start holding him in, for me, it just gets more common.
Yeah.
Like, it just starts knocking harder and more frequently.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know. How soon into... When do you think you should start farting in front of your significant other? I feel this is like a very common discussion.
Dude, very early, I think. Like,
Yeah.
in theory, I want to do it early. Granted, this podcast will probably delay me being able to fart in front of a woman. Just based on the stories. But, like, in theory, I'm wanting to date, or I'm wanting to fart early on in the relation, dude. Like,
Yeah.
4th, 5th date.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to hold it in for longer than that. Let's assume a 4th, 5th date is after like a month, maybe month and a half of
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
And you're like hanging out, sure, but dates.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not trying to hold it in longer than that.
Yeah.
A month,
Not
month and a
gonna lie.
half.
Yeah.
Everybody farts.
Everybody does.
And I want her to be comfortable too.
Yeah, she's wanting to let him out too.
She can fart.
And I feel like a lot of the time, like, usually the fellas are kind of breaking the fart ice.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I know, like, I farted, and then it took Emma a while, and then she finally, like, came around to it.
And that's all good. Like, they fart on their own time.
Yeah, fart
But
on your
we
time.
generally start that.
Yeah, it's good to break that ice. So.
Not to be like, we have to start it, because if
Yeah.
the woman starts it, all good. In fact, for us, probably better, because we
Preferred.
expect to break it.
Preferred.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd be great with that. That just wasn't reality. And it's
Burping,
completely
dude?
Fine.
I would love to burp on the first date. Will I? No. That's my preference, though. Like, because I burp, dude.
I'm a chill burper, dude. I'll burp anytime.
I burp. Like, I
Yeah.
just gotta burp. You gotta burp. Everybody
Yeah.
burps. Everybody
Gotta burp.
farts. Everybody poops.
Yeah, hit him with a little baby burp.
Sometimes people pee.
You do you?
Well, right now, but we're about to hit Don't Pee January, so I won't be peeing.
I am excited for Don't Pee January. when it
It'll
does
be the
come.
4th year running, I think.
I do get excited every year leading up.
About Don't Pee January. Shout
Oh
out to
my
Gus
goodness.
Johnson for starting that.
I get so excited.
Some people just can't abide by it,
Yeah.
and I don't get it. Like, Don't Pee January
Yeah.
is pivotal, especially to the new year when you're starting new year, new me.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're peeing as a new person,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
You might as well pee all over your entire
No,
year,
you can't
metaphorically.
You can't pee.
Yeah.
So,
Good word, dude.
yeah. I don't know. That's kind of my idea about burping and farting. Like, I want to burp as early as possible.
Yeah. That's such a loud night.
I thought it wasn't going to pick up.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Is my chewing picking up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Go for it again.
Okay.
This time eat the whole Oreo in one bite.
For the audio listeners, maybe in video too, because you can't really see. I'm eating Oreos, so
He's eating Oreos. I'm
Um,
eating nothing. Because I respect our listeners.
I just
Eat the Oreo. It's so bad. It's gross, honestly. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Dude, don't do that.
Welcome to ASMR.
I don't like it. It's in my ears.
We have some happy little chewing noises.
Ew, dude. I don't like it. This isn't what this podcast is about. I'm like trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
take
done.
my headphones
I'm
off.
sorry.
Ugh. Yeah.
Anyway, though, dude. Again, speaking of Oreos, watch it. Not really. We're gonna flow with this.
Okay.
It's fine. Freaking. Okay, so did you know, like, I guess it was about a month ago or something, they had, like, Pokemon Oreos.
No.
And it was, like, it's a fairly limited release.
Okay.
So, they have these Pokemon Oreos, right? And you have, like, your common ones. You got your Pikachu, you got your Blastoise, you got your, Charizard, Charmander, whatever.
I don't know any Pokemons, but I believe
Okay.
you.
Anyway, so you got your common ones, but also there were, like, I think Mew was the most rare one. So they have this Mew Oreo, which is super rare. I'm not trying to get too deep on the types of Pokemon because I'm not that into it, but I know of some of these. Anyway, so they stopped selling these Oreos, and the Mew one's super rare apparently. So people find them and start selling them on eBay. In real life, a real thing happening here.
Yeah.
And
Can I guess how much they sold for?
I'm scared you're gonna guess too high.
I won't guess too high.
But yeah, because they started selling them. The highest known sale. Let me know what you think that would be.
$500.
Okay, no,
How much was it?
higher
No. For an Oreo.
for an Oreo.
Were they encasing them in anything that would preserve them?
A lot of them. So, a lot of them were only touched with tongs supposedly, and like moved into like a sandwich bag or something like airtight. So they
Okay.
were like
Were they...
being contained in.
Because
some way.
cards, Pokemon or not... I don't know anything about Pokemon. But I know,
That's
like,
fine.
Pokemon cards, like baseball cards, any of that, they're rated by, like, a establishment that rates them, and they give, like, this card is, I don't know, A+, for instance. I don't know
Yeah.
what the actual rating is. But are they rated, or they just are selling them on eBay like the Wild West?
I think they're just selling them.
Okay.
But it is like, they do know, like, Mew is the most rare
Yeah.
Pokemon Oreo.
Before you say this, can I ask, the people buying them, is it known whether they're collecting them or eating them, or what are they doing?
The people buying the packs of Oreos?
No,
or
no,
the
the people buying the Mew.
I have to think they are collecting it.
Okay. So they're just having an Oreo on their shelf now.
I think so. I think, honestly, like, I don't know. I mean, I want to circle back to that.
Okay.
But first,
Let's get to the bottom of it. How much did the most high ones sell for?
$15,000.
What?
Dude,
What?
15K.
I wanted to guess 1,500, but I thought that was going to be too much.
Okay, I was worried you were going to say like $1 million or something insane.
$15,000 for one
Yes.
Oreo?
Yes. Yeah,
I took off my glasses.
I saw. And they saw.
What?
Yeah. For an Oreo. And so I was like, well, obviously way too much.
Yeah.
Secondly, the only way that is cool, because they're going for varying degrees of cost, but that's like, I think the highest one they know of. Like, I feel like the only way that would be cool is if you're like super rich and you're just like, whatever, and then you post a video of you eating it. And that
I would love that.
is kind of dope.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But I feel like it's just some dork who's gonna have it in like a weird Ziploc bag on the shelf. It's just weird to me that, like, I get that things, it adds value if things are rare,
Yeah.
but it shouldn't add that much value. It's a cookie.
You buy a pack of Oreos for $3, $5.
Yeah.
What? How much is a pack of Oreos?
Yeah, something like that.
We'll say maximum $5
Yeah,
for sake
sure.
of argument.
Sure.
You buy a pack of Pokemon Oreos
Yeah.
for $5. And then you discover, oh, snap, I got the freaking Mew.
Yeah.
Was it Mew?
Yeah.
Mew. Oreo. One of them
Yeah.
in the pack. Now all of a sudden, I have 15 grand
Yeah.
for a cookie.
Yeah. But also think, like, there had to have been a couple of, like, 7-year-olds who just chowed down on
Oh.
that 15K.
Oh, yeah.
Just had no clue.
And their parents didn't
Their
know
parents didn't. No one knew, and
Yeah.
the kid was just like,
Yeah. Oh,
And
I
that
got an
was
Oreo.
that. yeah.
Bro, that's insane. That's like nothing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like a craze kind of going on when eBay was first starting, with like chips looking like states, or
I
like
remember
chips looking like the Virgin Mary,
Yeah.
or something, or Jesus, and
Yeah.
people were paying like hundreds of dollars, if
Yeah.
not thousands of dollars, for like chips. Do
Mhm.
you remember that? Like Cheetos.
Yeah.
There was like a Cheeto that looked like something. I remember.
I remember some crazy prices on some
But
like chips that looked
$15,000.
for an Oreo.
That's another like way the internet has impacted our society. Is like stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Let's say it was 2002, and this came out.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars max.
I think so.
You
yeah.
would pay for a Mew Oreo.
Yeah.
But since like anyone can buy it,
yeah.
and I guess it's probably like one Mew per 100,000 packs of Oreo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that rare.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, dude, also, I think it gets... Whenever you attach the Pokemon name to something,
Yeah.
crazy stuff like that happens,
Yeah.
dude.
Same with like Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. But, like, back in... It was, like, April or May, Target... I think it was Target. They, like, stopped... They were like, hey, we're gonna stop selling Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Because people were, like...
People were fighting.
fighting each other and camping out at the store for like restocks of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And I think there was some sort of altercation where like a gun was involved. Like
I
there
think
was
so.
like crazy stuff because people were trying to get like Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So Pokemon is there's just something where some people go crazy. And
Well,
like,
there was one of the trends this summer was like older Pokemon
Yeah.
cards coming back into like being super valuable.
yeah,
So then I guess it carried over to like current Pokemon
new
that
cards
are
got
really
valuable.
rare. And now I guess it's Oreos.
yeah,
I wonder like if the owners of those Oreos, if they take them to like Comic-Con or something, like any convention, and try to sell them, or is it a bragging right thing?
yeah.
Is
I
it
don't
like
know.
I'm a better collector than you because I have a $15,000 Oreo?
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know.
And I don't get that. I don't get paying $15,000 for an Oreo. I get the collectible culture. Like I have a couple collectibles, and
Yeah.
I used to be really into it, but I couldn't like buy anything because I was in high school.
Yeah,
But I would see it, and I was like knowledgeable about that culture, really. And I kind of get it, but like that is
That's
new level.
too far.
That's a new level.
It's an Oreo. It's not like what are your plans to preserve it? I really want to know.
Yeah.
And like display it in a way that preserves it.
Yeah. Are you displaying it? Is it in your freezer? What's up?
Yeah.
Like, do you now buy like a freezer glass case?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I mean, if you spent $15K on a cookie, then like you can probably spend, up to like $1,000 at least on like however you're gonna like display it in a temperature controlled
100%.
environment.
Well, I'll say this,
I
dude.
don't
I know for a fact. There's this collectible company called Sideshow Collectibles. Really awesome, like
Yeah.
collectible company. They do a lot of Marvel, Star Wars stuff like that. They have like life-size statues, and they're basically costumes of like Boba Fett or like I don't know, Iron Man maybe,
Yeah.
something like that. But definitely Boba Fett. And it is not 15 grand for a life-size statue of Boba Fett that you could potentially like wear. I don't know. I'm sure you can, but like
Yeah.
it's not 15 grand. It's like less than 5, I think.
Dude.
So that's insane
People
for
be
a
crazy.
piece of material that is this large
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can fit in your mouth.
Yeah. I ate a couple of them.
And
You
it's
heard
not
it, you
gold.
saw it. No. It's not gold a little bit.
That's crazy.
It's unreal, but
Wow.
I don't know, man. People be crazy. But dude, one thing on Oreos before we segue into our segments here. If you're not doing double stuffed, what on earth are you doing?
Why are they still making anything? Well, why are they still making like regular Oreos? I actually like the thins
Yeah.
because it's less cookie and its ratio is right.
If the ratio's good, yeah.
The ratio of double stuffed Oreo is the
That's what it's supposed to be. Ridiculous. if you are going to try to tell me something different.
It's the golden ratio. I think the thins hit that. But if you're doing regular Oreos, whatever that even means these days, you're not eating Oreos.
Double stuffed is just the proper... It's what single stuff should be, and there should be room to go up from that.
Yeah. If you're doing mega stuff, also you're wrong.
Mega stuff is too much.
Mega stuff's too much.
I've had it. It's too much.
It's like 6 stuffings. 6 double stuffings.
It's like 2.5 double stuffed, I think. Maybe it might be more. I don't know.
Either way, dude. Too much.
It's a lot.
There's only like 8 in a pack.
That's the other thing, is how few there are. Anyway, so if you're not doing double stuffed, you're doing it wrong. Let's roll into some segments here.
Well, real quick, I'll say this. The older I've gotten, the more I actually like the cookie part of the Oreo instead of the cream.
Instead of the cream.
Like, I still love the cream. But I used to only eat it for the cream, and now I like the cookie. I think equally as much.
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah. Without further ado, welcome back to Subjective Trivia.
Subjective trivia.
Subjective Trivia, we're back. This is the game show where we call one of you lucky viewers for the chance to win $3 in Venmo if you answer this trivia question correctly, which is, of course, an opinion question.
Come on. Come on.
There is no right answer except for the one that we came up with, and that's the rules.
That's the rules.
Here we have Meredith Brady. We're going to call her and ask her who has the best hair. So without further ado, here she is.
Hey.
Meredith, you are live on Summer Boys. What is up?
What?
You are
What
live.
up?
We are doing our trivia segment called Subjective Trivia. Are you ready to play? You have the opportunity to win $3 in Venmo credit.
Wow, that's like chance of a lifetime.
Here we go. This is your question. Who has
Okay.
the best hair?
What? Out of you and Tim?
Who has the best hair?
Out of the two of you, I'd have to say Blake.
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. We were looking for Skrillex. Thanks for playing.
Alright, so now we are getting into the embarrassing stories from our fellow Summer Boys.
Thanks for answering this question. We love sharing your stories.
Yes, like I said,
Embarrassing
thanks
you in
for,
public.
Thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there. Thanks
a good time.
for replying. So this first one is from my friend Luke Romanoff,
Luke Romanov, what up? Shout out.
a summer boy from Florida.
I like that we're calling our audience the Summer Boys now.
I want to adopt that more.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of been wanting an audience name. Like, you know, you have the Jake Paulers, you have the Low Gang.
Yes,
Now we have the Summer Boys.
exactly.
Again, gender
Exactly.
neutral.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
like
matter
it.
if you're boy, girl.
Yeah.
You're a Summer Boy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Luke Romanov, what do you got?
I was at a church conference with over 1,000 people, and they were doing a dunk contest during the countdown. The countdown to like start the conference session, I'm assuming.
Okay.
I was selected to go on stage for the competition. The hoop was 9 feet high, and I am 6'4", a deceivingly unathletic 6'4". The winner received a gift card to Chick-fil-A and bragging rights for the church they represented. The man before me did a 360 dunk, and it looked really impressive. The next guy nearly jumped from the free throw line. The bar was set high. In the heat of the moment, I did what any man would do and looked for the shortest person in the crowd. I found her. She happened to be one of my best friend's girlfriends at the time. Sorry, I read that wrong. He wrote it right. At the time. I asked her to stand in front of the hoop with the ball. The plan was to jump over her, grab the ball, and dunk. Unfortunately, it did not go as planned. To this day, I blame my pants, but I jumped over her just about shoulder length and then teabagged the back of her head. When I grabbed the ball to throw it in, I rimmed it out. I had no idea I missed the dunk completely and began to celebrate.
Oh, no.
Not only did I not win the contest, I did not hear the end of it from my executive pastors. He works at the church, by the way, for months after.
Luke.
The happy ending is the next year, my close friend married that girl, and I was a groomsman of the wedding, so not as bad as I thought.
Dude.
So,
That's amazing.
like, on a stage,
That's
a dude
amazing.
chucks a 360 down, another dude goes Michael Jordan from the free throw line. And he actually sent in a video with it.
Oh, okay.
I'll let
Let's see
you take the phone on this, because I've seen this one.
Oh, no, it's not the pants. It wasn't the pants. Luke, you're lying to yourself if you think it's the pants. You're lying to yourself. I'm restarting it. Oh, totally not the pants. I'm sorry. That ain't the pants.
I think it might have been the deceivingly unathletic 6'4".
I think it was the deceivingly unathletic 6'4".
Also, when you get to the end of it, you can see him just like almost hit
Celebrating.
like the like a little bit.
Yeah!
He was about to hit it harder, but he turned for a second to make sure before he was like full on just like
Yeah. Yeah. Flexing really hard for those audio listeners. Really just like, imagine flexing and being like, yeah! Oh! I did it.
and
didn't do it.
then he realized he missed the dunk
Mm-hmm.
and like
Tough.
just hit Caitlin, a friend of ours. Pretty
Shout out. What up?
He like landed on her. Not good.
Oh, yeah.
So
It was not the pants.
anyway, not the pants. Luke, bro.
Title of the episode, not the pants.
Like, the thing is, height doesn't make it easier for you to jump over a person.
Yeah.
Height makes it easier to reach really high things.
Yep.
So your selection of dunk was poor there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I blame Luke fully on that one.
Oh, he blames himself, I would think.
I can't lie.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is from Steve Wortman.
Steve Wortman. Shout out, what up?
Alright, so at my first middle school dance, I walked up. Oh, and he is a Georgia summer boy, in
Ah.
fact. Yes.
Actually, I think he lives pretty close
Come on.
to me.
Is he Marietta?
He is in the Alpharetta area.
Ah, an Alpharetta summer boy.
Yeah.
Alright, so at my first middle school dance, I walked up to a girl I had a crush on and asked her to dance to a Hunter Hayes song. Oh, I gotta restart reading that. I read it wrong.
Wait, wasn't Hope Dawson involving Hunter Hayes?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
2 Hunter Hayes stories in a row.
Yes. At my first middle school dance, I walked up to a girl I had a crush on and asked her to dance as a Hunter Hayes song Wanted was playing, as the Hunter Hayes song Wanted was playing. I'm reading terribly, and he wrote this fine.
You good?
Yes.
So the song was Wanted by
The song
Hunter Hayes.
Wanted is playing.
I don't think I've ever heard it, but
He
I
asked her
believe
to
it.
dance. We were in front of all of her friends, and she shot me down like an F-22 Raptor.
Ooh.
6th grade was a learning experience for your boy. Also ruined a good slow song in my book.
Oh, rip.
Which, dude,
I want to know if you can listen to that song these days without, like, thinking of it.
I think it's just associated with that.
It's just
now.
a ruined song.
Yeah.
Dang.
And, like,
That's how Need to Breathe is for me. I can't listen to Need to Breathe anymore. Yeah.
sorry, dude.
All good.
Yeah. Props for being in 6th grade and, like, being brave enough to go up to a girl.
That's what's up.
And, like,
Brave
honestly, yeah, it's just a bummer. And I hope you recovered. You seem
Dude,
like
in
you
front of all
recovered.
the
You seem-
friends, too.
Oh, in front of all the friends is tough.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, if it was very obvious that he was asking and very obvious that she rejected.
Yeah.
I mean, he said shot down like an F-22 Raptor. If I'm not mistaken, that's an army plane.
Yeah, that is a fighter
or an Air
jet.
Force.
A
Fighter jet that
yeah.
shoots things down, dude.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so that would have been tough.
Big tough.
I don't think he was entitled to a dance because I don't think, just because you ask for a thing, it makes you entitled to it.
Yeah.
But I do
Yeah.
think if he approached her respectfully, I do think that she at least owed him to turn him down respectfully, and getting shot down like an F-22 Raptor does not sound super respectful.
It's tough.
So
It's tough.
that's a bummer, dude. That's
Yeah.
a bummer.
It happens, though. You know, you live and you learn.
It does.
And you grow.
Yeah. Props
So-
for the courage.
Yeah, especially in 6th grade.
Yeah, for real. All right, this one is from Nikki Malika.
Oh, what up?
Yes.
Shout out. I think
so-
she was actually a phone guest on the
A
last
phone
episode.
guest on the last one for a
Yes.
moment. Really biffed the trivia question. Yeah.
It could have been a little bit of a mess, but I'll get
Yeah.
it.
Thinking Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Had the
she
best
said Taylor
music.
Swift.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, biffed it.
Clearly Nickelback.
Just-
Anyway.
Nickelback is the answer.
Yeah. Anyway, so her story. This is a quick one. One time at a cheer competition, I was falling from a stunt, and my bass tried to catch me and grab my skirt and underwear and completely made me flash the entire audience.
Oof.
Which is just not good.
That
dude.
sucks.
Yeah.
When was this? Was it in college?
Cheer competition wouldn't have been in college. So
Yikes.
yeah, not good.
That's
not
tough.
Good. Not good.
That's really bad.
Yeah, dude. One time, I got like pantsed, and I was still wearing boxers at like a party one time when I was in like 6th grade,
Yeah.
and I was very embarrassed. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was very upset that happened.
I can't remember if I got pants or if someone got pants around me, but yeah, it's an embarrassing
But
thing.
being like full pants,
Oof.
like everything, that's not good.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing a thing designed to be watched by people.
Yeah, you're all eyes on you, dude.
Yeah.
Bo Burnham, all eyes on you.
Oh yeah.
Put your
Oh,
hands
yeah.
up.
So, that's an uncomfortable one.
Yeah.
Don't want to make too many jokes there because,
Tough.
yeah. Okay, this next one is actually anonymous.
Okay.
So, which is cool.
Anon.
So, we are going to read that. My husband and I went duck hunting in the early morning when it's pitch black. And you have to canoe out through these mangroves where there are just hundreds of gators around you the whole time, making whatever you call the gator sound. Apparently, it's kind of like a honk, she says.
Okay.
And I was so terrified and nervous while we paddled out to the spot we wanted to set up in. And there were fish and other things jumping out of the water, and I was just freaked out thinking they were probably jumping away from these monster gators that would attack us. So I worked myself up to be sick, and I guess just from, anxious sickness.
Anxiety.
And not the throw up kind.
Ooh.
But the kind where my pants hit my ankles and my husband had to hold my hands forward while I attempted to squat my butt over the side of the canoe while having anxiety poops while I was nervous that a gator would come up behind us or something.
And eat the poop in her butt?
Bite her, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I got so many mosquito bites on my butt. It was crazy.
Dang.
Newlyweds, as newlyweds, certain experiences make you really close really fast.
Dude. That is bad.
Yeah.
I would have been so scared
That's-
hanging my butt over the side of a boat, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude,
Like-
just perfect alligator bait.
And knowing, I've like flown over like swampy areas.
Yeah.
And really seen like gators just on the bays there, and there really can be spots where there's gators everywhere. So
Yeah.
that
That's terrifying.
would be terrifying, and then also just like, I don't know,
so gross.
having to be like, hey husband,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I need you to hold my hands and do not let me fall in this water.
Holy crap, dude.
That's a lot of trust and just a lot of like, I don't know.
I'd
That'd
be
rough
more
for me.
scared that the poop would attract gators, and then they'd be like, "Oh, there's a butt," you know, chomp.
Do you think gators like eat poop? Like, do you think they're like,
I think like
let's
anything
go poop?
anything that's new, they're like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
Because fish bait really smells bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes that's the allure is the bad smell.
Yeah.
I don't know how
true.
gators work, but like, I would think they'd be like, "Whoa, what's that?"
Yeah.
And then they'd see a floating sack of meat above the water
Yeah.
and be like, "Yonk."
That's true. I feel that. Yeah.
So, dude, that's tough.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
And
Thanks for sharing.
I do believe that was the last of our embarrassing stories
Dude,
for the week.
thanks again for writing in. Those are great.
Yeah.
I love those.
We're gonna start trying to do more sort of like themed write-ins, kind of.
Yeah.
Because if we just ask people like write in very generically, it doesn't tend to happen. But I think giving a good prompt
Yeah.
really gets the creative juices flowing for you guys, and that's what we want for you guys, creative juices to flow. So
Yeah.
we're gonna give you a prompt, make that juice flow, and hopefully that helps provide some content that you guys have a really good time with.
Yeah.
So
Well, dude, as always, if you've made it this far, thank you so much.
thanks for listening.
It means a lot. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and give it a share, give it a like, subscribe. Yeah, dude, it's been a good time.
Yeah, like we said, help us kind of hack into the algorithm a little bit by just interacting with our content as much as possible.
Yeah.
We're not fishing for compliments or anything. Please feel free to insult us in the comments.
Yeah.
Criticize us in the comments.
How ugly am I?
Say fairly rude things about our families in the comments.
I
Like,
don't
whatever.
want to be happy about my life after I read your comments.
Yeah, definitely. Really hurt our feelings down there if you want to, because like I said, it's not about like, hey guys, we just did a potty, please compliment us now and like make us feel good about ourselves. Like, we feel good about ourselves, but we would like to grow what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're trying to really hack into the algorithm, and the best way to do that is interaction with content. So help us out. That would be dope. And we will see y'all in 2 Fridays here. Not next one, because we can't record that many episodes right now, but the one after that.
Try not to miss us too much.
Yeah. Try not to sob in your bed, dude. So, try not to wet the bed with your tears every night. So,
Just soak your bed.
just saturate
tears.
that bed in
And
tears.
snot, dude. You're crying.
Mm-hmm.
Quit your
a
crying. We'll be
snotty
back in
tear
2
bed.
weeks.
Yeah. Chill, dude. It's all good. Anyway.
Just bro.
Cheers, bro.